students, today I am going to teach you about the second poetry, Wind. The poetry Wind is written by Subramania Bharati in Tamil language. It is translated in English by A.K. Ramanujan. These two icons are great literary personalities in the Tamil language. The poetry, The Wind, speaks about the strength of wind, the strong figure of wind. The wind here resembles or portrays that it is very strong, it is merciless, it is very powerful, it is very arrogant, it doesn't listen to anyone. So it is just destructive, and it symbolizes a strong figure in this poetry. So this poetry reminds us or tells us about two groups of people. The first group of people who are very strong, and the second group of people who are very weak, frail beings. So the poetry speaks about strength, about firm, about one group of people who are very healthy, fit and healthy, and the other group of people are very weak and sick. So these two aspects are analyzed and discussed in the poetry. These two things are brought out in the poetry. So let us understand this poetry line by line. But before that, I'll just let me tell you something more. That the wind is telling us that the poet is telling us, the poet is conversing with the wind. The poet is conversing with the wind. That he is requesting to come softly, gently. It should not come all of a sudden. It should not come abruptly and destroy everything. But wind will not listen because it is a part of nature. It will not listen. Nature will not listen to us. It will come according to its happenings, according to its own time. So nature is not in our control. So here, what is important is that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take precautions. We need to become strong. We need to make ourselves strong. We need to make ourselves firm. So here, a request is there. The poet was requesting the wind to come gently and softly. But here, it is just the opposite. We need to become strong. We need to make ourselves strong. We need to build our house strong. We need to make everything strong around us. We need to make our body strong. We need to make our body strong so that we can resist every challenges, difficulties, problems in our life. So the wind is the symbol of challenges, difficulties, and whatever shortcomings whichever will come in our way. We need to be able to fight back. We need to resist. We need to overcome all those difficulties and adversities of life. This is what exactly it means. So now let us go line by line with the poetry and understand deeply. Okay, children. So now let's start. Wind. See, the title of the poetry is just simple wind, and everybody knows about it. It's a part of nature, wind. Everybody is familiar with this word wind. So the wind blows strongly. When wind comes, it blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. When we have experienced this strong wind many times in our lives. So we can imagine how strong it comes, and we become panic at that point of time. So you can understand. Then we close our doors and windows. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? So how can we? The poet is suggesting or analyzing with us that how can we make friends with it? This is the open question for all of us. Let us read the poetry. Wind, the poet is conversing with the wind. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. So the point is requesting, pleading the wind, requesting the wind. Please, wind, come softly, gently. Don't come abruptly. Don't break the shutters of the window. You are destroying. Please don't destroy. It is pleading. The point is pleading to the wind by saying like this. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw the papers which are kept in the cupboard or in the shelf. Don't throw it away. So the point is requesting. Don't scatter the papers. Scatter means throwing here and there. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. The books are kept in the shelf in an orderly manner. And now the wind comes all of a sudden and it blows so hard, it blows so strongly that it spreads, it scatters, it throws the book here and there. All the books are lying in 6 and 7s, all are lying here and there because of the strong wind. There, he's telling, there, look what you did. You threw them all down. See, the poet is telling to the wind that, see, what have you done? You have thrown down all the books. You have scattered everything. What have you done? Like that he is telling to the wind. You tore the pages of the books. The pages of the books were torn. You brought rain again after the heavy blowing of wind. After heavy wind blowing. Soon after that, rain came, heavy rainfall came, again destruction. Things must have become flooded in certain areas. Sometimes it comes very heavily and it floods the areas. You can imagine the places like Kerala, Assam and many other places which experiences flood. So you can imagine that way. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Clever, very cunning. You are very cunning. You are poking fun. Poking means you are interfering. You are making fun of the weak beings, with the weakest people, weak people. You are making fun. You are making fun of them. You are interfering with them. Poking fun means like interfering also. It means you are interfering with them and you are making fun of them at weaklings. Weaklings means weak people. Frail. Frail also means weak. You are making them fall. Frail, crumbling houses, weak houses. You can imagine some of the houses in the villages are made of mud, bamboos and wood. So you can imagine the condition of the houses, and when the wind comes in a strong way, it blows the house, it breaks the house windows, it destroys the house, trees and many things. So you can imagine this way. Frail is weak, crumbling house, falling houses. Crumbling doors, weak doors, falling doors, crumbling rafters. Crumbling rafters means the beam, beam you can see here. I will show you. Rafters means sloping beam supporting a roof. We support a roof. The beams. Rafter means beams supporting the roof. So you can imagine what a havoc the wind is causing all around. You can imagine in this way. Crumbling bodies, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood. You are destroying. Wood means here, it means trees. It is breaking down the trees, uprooting the trees. The trees are coming out from the roots because of the heavy wind. You can just imagine. I have my personal experience on these things since I have seen it happening. Crumbling bodies, crumbling weak bodies. People, those who are physically weak, they are falling down because they are weak. Crumbling lives, you are destroying the lives, making the lives fall. Crumbling hearts. So you are taking advantage of the weak people. It means that all this expression means, all this phrases means that you are taking advantage of the weak beings. You are taking delight in the weak beings. Since you are so strong, since you are so violent, so destructive, you are taking advantage of these weak people. So please don't do it. But the wind doesn't listen. It is just adamant. It is just fixed with his attitude. So this is what it means. The wind is portrayed here as very destructive. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Winnows, you must have seen in the village how people separate the grains from the chaff. Like here in the picture, I will show you how the village people separate the grain by winnowing. Separate the chaff from the grain, like blow grain free of chaff. Separate grain from husk by blowing on it. When the wind blows, they make use of separating the grain from the chaff. Chaff the grain falls down in one place, and chaff it blows and it goes away little far away. So it is separated. It is used for separating. So you can understand this way. So like this it does to like the ladies, which is like the women who are winnowing. The wind also like winnowing the weak people from the strong ones. From the strong ones, weak people are thrown away. So the wind is winnowing the weak people from among the strong people. So this is how it is expressed here. Winnows the wind god. God is like the powerful. No? The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Crushes them and destroys them all. It throws them all. It destroys them. He won't do what you tell them. See, the poet is expressing his grievances. He's expressing his disgust. He's expressing his pain by saying that he won't do what you tell them. Yes, he won't do, because he is adamant, he is strong. He will not listen to anybody. So here, the next, we have to turn. This is a tiny. From here, we have to turn. From here, we have to turn our thoughts. We have to turn our thoughts into ourselves. We have to look into ourselves. He won't do what you tell him. So what do you have to do? We have to look into ourselves. He won't do what you tell him. He will not listen. So what we have to do? We have to look into ourselves, and we have to make ourselves strong. We have to become firm. We have to become strong. We have to build our home strong. We have to build everything strong. We have to make our body strong. So we have to take decisions. We have to take precautions. We have to make ourselves strong. So the poet is inviting us. So come, let's build strong homes. The poet is inviting all of us, telling us, so better is that we should build our strong homes. We should make our home strong. We should make our home strong. Let's join the doors firmly. Let's fix the doors firmly, strongly. Practice to firm the body. Let us do exercise. Let us build our bodies. Let us make our body strong by taking healthy diet. We should take care of our health. We should take care of our body to make our body strong. Here, healthy doesn't mean only physically. It also means we need to become strong physically, mentally, spiritually. In all aspects, we need to become strong. Strong doesn't mean only physically. It also means mental strength, our thinking, our mental thought, how we tackle every harsh realities, how we take care of adverse situations, how we take care of how we overcome the difficulties and problems in our day-to-day life. Next line is that make the heart steadfast. Make the heart steadfast. So we need to make our heart steadfast, firm. We also need to make our heart weak. If our heart is weak, if our heart is weak, then we will welcome doom to our life. So we need to make our heart strong. Many weak-hearted people die because of some trauma or something like that. So we need to make our heart strong. We need to make our heart firm. Next line. Do this. The poet is telling us. Well, the poet is telling us, do this, and the wind will be friends with us. See how the poet is inviting us, and how the poet is telling us, how the poet is advising us, how he is advising us. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. See what we have to do. What we have to do. Do this. We have to do. We have to make our body strong. We have to build our house strong. We have to we have to fix our doors strong. We have to make everything strong in front of us. So we need to make everything from inside and outside. We have to be strong. Then we will definitely become friends with us. Then we will become friend. Even if wind comes very strongly, nothing happen to us. We will be firm. We will be able to tackle. We'll be able to tackle the strong wind, we will be able to withstand the destructive nature of the wind. So the wind blows out weak fire. See, the lines are very attractive and it's very impressive, very nice. The wind blows out weak fires. See this line. We should all agree with this line. These are not practical things which is expressed by the poet. The wind blows out weak fires. Yes. When we light a candle or when we light a fire, when it is burning very weak, it's not catching the fire, it's not engulfing. Then when the wind comes, it all of a sudden the wind will blow off and there will be no fire. But if the fire is burning very strongly, then if the wind comes again, the speed of the fire will increase. The fire will spread like anything. It will spread like wildfire. So you can imagine, see, the weak fires will be blown off and the strong fires will be, the strong fires will spread like anything. It will spread very fast. It will engulf the entire area. So this way it is. So he makes strong fires roar. He makes strong fires roar. So he will make strong fires much more stronger. It will increase the intensity of the fire. It will help the fire to catch and engulf it. So and flourish means spread. It will help it spread like anything. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. See, the poet is telling last two lines the positive things like about the wind. His friendship is good. His friendship is good. Yes, we need to reflect. We praise him every day. Yes, we need to experience this or we need to imagine when gentle wind comes. It is very soothing. It is very nice. When we are in summer season, we experience a lot of heat, and when cool breeze blows, we feel relaxed. We feel happy. So that time the wind is really friendly. That time we are really happy with the wind. We like to experience or enjoy with the wind, and we like to go in the open air and enjoy the blowing of the wind in a gentle manner because it is blowing gently. We praise him every day, and in that way we praise the wind every day. We praise him, we like it. But the same wind can become very violent, very destructive, very dangerous. See, it depends on the situations, how it comes. If the wind comes gently, softly, then we enjoy it. But if it comes in a violent way, if it comes in a strong way, it destroys. It comes in the form of very violence. It brings violence and destruction. So you can imagine in this way. So wind can be good as well as bad. So it all depends on us. So the poet's suggestions is that we need to make ourselves strong. We need to take precautions about making ourselves strong so that we can withstand, so that we can tackle so that we can overcome the challenges and difficulties of life. So here the wind is a symbolic meaning for the challenges, difficulties, failures, and all the problems and difficulties comes on our way. That is the thing which the poet is trying to tell us. So now let me tell you about the literary device of this poet, of this poetry. See here the first literary device is the symbolism. Wind is a symbolism. Here the poet is using wind as a symbol for the challenges, difficulties and the failures or the difficulties or adversities that comes on our way. So actually wind is taking the place of the adversities and difficulties which we face in our day-to-day life. So if you are strong enough, if you are determined, if our willpower is strong, then we can easily overcome our difficulties and problems. So wind is the symbolism. Wind is the literary device of wind is wind. The word wind is here. The wind stands for symbolism. The first figure of speech. Then second one, anaphora. Don't. In the second, third, fourth line, you can see the word is repeated. Anaphora means repetition of the vowel sound, like o. Here the vowel sound is repeated in all the three words. O sound is there. So anaphora, the vowel sound is repeated continuously in 3 lines. Don't, don't. So this is called anaphora. Don't, don't. O. These 3 letters are vowel sounds are coming in these 3 words. So it is a anaphora. So then let me tell you, crumbling. Crumbling is the crumbling word is repeated many times. So this is the repetition. The figure of speech here is repetition. Repetition also is a figure of speech. The word is repeated again and again. So this is called repetition. Then alliteration. Through them. Alliteration means repetition of the consonant sound. Consonant T. In both the words, through them. T is used here. So both the words, the first letter is consonant sound, consonant letter. So this is through them. So this is an alliteration. So alliteration also is a figure of speech. And another alliteration is W. Weed, winnows. The alliteration means the repetition of the consonant sound. So in between weed and winnows, one word God is there, but it is closely connected. So that's why this is also alliteration. WW. So WW is an alliteration. Weed, winnows. WW. For first letter of the words are W, consonant sound. So that's why it's alliteration. Then second, another word, own word, WW. So this is also alliteration. So I have highlighted some words, shutters on the windows, the closing of shutters, you understand that. Scattered means throwing here and there. Tore. Second form of verb is tore. Tearing the pages. So first form is tear, second form is tore. Brought. This is second form of verb. Then here shelf. Shelf is like a cupboard, like a almirah where we keep the books. Shelf is like a books rack. Then the poking, I told you this is interfering or making fun. Weaklings means weak people, very weak. Frail also weak. Crumbling, falling. Crumbling means falling. Crushes means destroying them. Okay, firmly, very strong, steadfast, being firm. So all these words we should know, and we should make use of the word meaning, figure of speech, and I hope you have understood, and you will write the question answers in a beautiful manner. The first set of questions, the first set of questions are always the reference to the context. Second set of questions are always the answer the following questions in 30 to 40 words. And third set of questions is value based questions. That is, word limit is 100 to 150 words. So I hope you will understand and you will write the long. I want you to write the long question answers in paragraphs so that it will be very decent in your presentation. So I hope you have understood, and I want you to go through the videos and understand it well. Thank you and have a pleasant day.